Welcome to Creative Bath Lab. Hello everyone, my name is Dora. Color patterns make a difference in how bath bombs look, but more importantly, how they react in water. I'm going to show you how to make all of them. There are 10 in total, and at the end, I'm going to show you how each one creates very different results and reactions in the water. The different color patterns were made using different batches. The batches can be different colors and/or different recipes. Changing the pattern impacts the bomb's appearance both in and out the water. To make these, you'll need at least 3 colors and 2 different recipes, one slow foaming recipe and one vigorous recipe. The recipe is in the description, but basically mix the wet and dry together, then split the batch into 2. Add 1/4 cup SLSA to one batch to slow the reactions. This batch will be very slow and create lots of foam and lather. And add 1/4 cup guar gum to the other batch. This is going to make the bubbles just a bit bigger. If you don't have this, you can add baking soda or citric acid instead. Now add color to each. For the gold color, I added a bit of yellow color powder, a lot of gold mica, and some eco-friendly glitter. Okay, so altogether I have 3 colors and 2 batch recipes. I made the slow batch pink and the fast batch turquoise and gold. For this single pattern, mold 1 batch. For the half and half pattern, use 2 different recipe batches. For this one, make a fast embed and put it into a slow bath bomb. The nesting doll is exactly like the embed, but there are 3 or more bath bombs inside each other. You can get really creative with this one. I was having a lot of trouble with that little one, so I just spooned the mix on. The embed powder is just like the last 2, except the mix is just spooned in instead of making smaller embeds. For this one, all 3 of the colors need to be seen in a chunky pattern. The swirl pattern is basically one dominant color with the other mixes sort of sprinkled on top in messy layers. The layer pattern is just how it sounds. Just make the layers very nice and neat so the lines are discernible. There's lots of options. You can do some thin, some thick. This does not look right. I should have put another color in the middle. I don't know what I was thinking. Yep, that's much better. The inside out pattern is where fast mix is on the outside and slow mix is on the inside. Basically, it's just reversed. The random pattern is where you throw all the mixes in one bowl, then mold it all together. But don't mix them together. Try to keep the mixes kind of separated. You mainly want chunks of color. You see, this random pattern bath bomb is a bit too mixed together. This is the single pattern. It's vigorous mix, so it's a very lively bath bomb, but you could have used slow mix for a long-lasting one. This is the half and half, where one side is fast, the other is slow. This was definitely one of my favorites. Just so you're aware, the results are sped up 5 times. This is the embed bath bomb. It starts off slow, then eventually starts spewing lots of foam and bubbles. The embed powder and nesting doll bombs or patterns are almost identical in the tub to this one. Here's the inside out. It's the exact opposite of the embed. It's going to go really fast in the beginning, then go very slow in the end. Here's the chunky pattern. It's split in the middle, so I wet one side, then stuck them together, and it actually stayed together the rest of the time. So this was my other favorite pattern. It produces amazing results and some really amazing color effects. The bomb always has high action. There's never a dull moment. I absolutely love this one. This one is actually a mix of layers and swirls together. The layers and swirls bath bomb both look different, but they're going to be almost identical to this one in the tub. Here's the last one, the random pattern. The first two were duds and had almost no action because they were predominantly pink, which was the slow batch, so I added this one. I wish I would have added a lot more blue. Be sure to comment below and let me know which one was your favorite. I think that's all the possible color patterns for bath bombs, but if I missed one, please let me know.